Early in Valencia College's journey toward becoming a learning college, we discovered the power of collaboration in reshaping both the day-to-day practices of the college as well as the underlying cultures of the college that most affect learners' experiences. Over the past 2 decades, our commitment to designing our work and making decisions about major systemic change through collaboration has deepened. In the next few minutes, I'll describe for you the key components of our new collaborative work and governance model, with the hope that your interest will be piqued and that you will seek opportunities to engage fully in our work through service on a governing council, a campus-based leadership group, a collaborative work team, or standing committee. Our faculty and staff hold the solutions to our biggest challenges, and we need your voice in the conversation. In an extensive review of our governance system in 2012, the outcomes of governance were articulated in 2 clear, concise, and focused statements. We want our governance system to lead us to make better decisions and to build greater trust. It's as simple and as complicated as that. So when we talk about governance, we're talking about the collaborative design of our policies and procedures and the big systemic decisions that have significant impact on our systems and processes and on student learning. Those decisions that really cause cultural change. There are thousands of decisions that are made every day at Valencia in the regular course of business. Our governance system is designed to help us collaborate around the major decisions with significant impact. So let's dive in and take a look at our model. Our District Board of Trustees holds the decision-making authority for almost everything that happens at the college. They delegate some of that authority to me, and I, in turn, delegate it on to you through our policies and procedures and through our governance structure. Most colleges and university governance models include an executive council of some sort and a faculty council or senate. Our model includes both of those groups as well. The Executive Council is primarily responsible for the major strategy and operations of the college. Comprised of the senior leadership, the vice presidents and campus presidents, the group also includes faculty, professional, and career staff leadership, as well as leadership from the Instructional Affairs Committee. The Executive Council meets regularly, and the agenda is shaped by major college priorities, including budgeting, staffing, strategic college campus and department planning, and college and campus design. The members of the group provide line leadership to and represent perspectives of each major unit of the college. For example, the Student Affairs Leadership Team is represented at the Executive Council by the Vice President of Student Affairs. Campus leadership teams are also represented in the Executive Council through their respective campus president, who ensures that issues of importance to the campus are considered and addressed by the Executive Council. The Executive Council commissions and approves collaborative work plans and assigns an executive sponsor for each collaborative work group. This council operates in a spirit of collaboration and transparency. Thus, the agenda, meeting summaries, and updates on work commissioned and received are reported through the college communications and a project tracking system for governance work. As noted a moment ago, most colleges also have a faculty council or senate group. But at Valencia, the role, responsibilities, and opportunities for faculty to contribute are deep. Our faculty council has 2 primary responsibilities. The first responsibility is to provide the official voice of the faculty. Since they also bear the responsibility for guarding academic speech and practice, including the welfare, rights, and responsibilities of the faculty, every policy that goes to the board will first go to the faculty council for review and comment. When the District Board of Trustees and I are making major policy-level decisions and we need to know what the faculty think on a particular issue, the Faculty Council is the place to go, where we can say, here's what we're thinking about. What do you think about it? And hear one voice rather than hundreds. Their second responsibility is to be stewards of faculty engagement, to be proactive in assuring that the faculty have every opportunity to engage in the big conversations about teaching and learning, standards, performance, and so on. We've invited them to that. They currently name the faculty members to the big conversations, but we want to go beyond that, so that as a council they are looking forward and notice what is happening in the larger higher education environment, what might be of critical interest to the faculty, and engage them in the conversation. The Faculty Council engages the collaborative work and governance model in several ways. Generally, the president of the Faculty Association, who also serves as chair of the Faculty Council, is given direct access to the District Board of Trustees, the college president, the senior team, and the Executive Council to effectively represent and engage the voice of the faculty in college governance. On matters directly affecting faculty practice and welfare, they may poll the larger faculty and represent the results to the administration and the trustees. The Faculty Council is organized and staffed according to the Faculty Association bylaws and meets regularly to consider any matters of concern to faculty rights, responsibilities, and welfare. On rare occasion, a collaborative work team on a major initiative may be commissioned from the Faculty Council. As with other councils, collaborative work teams commissioned by this group have an approved plan to plan and will represent both the key stakeholders and the best expertise for the work of collaborative design. Every commissioned project will have an executive sponsor who is a member of the senior team or designee who partners with the team to facilitate their work, and a faculty council sponsor as well. In Valencia's collaborative work and governance model, we've added a third council that is focused squarely on the college's core mission of learning. The Learning Leadership Council bears chief responsibility for identifying a small number of major initiatives and commissioning collaborative work teams to design the implementation of these initiatives. Their work leads the college in looking ahead, anticipating work that needs to be done to fulfill our mission and strategy. The Learning Leadership Council also helps bring focus to a few major areas of work and helps avoid the challenge of taking on too many priorities at once. Comprised of a broad cross-section of college leaders who work most closely with the core mission and the strategy, the Learning Leadership Council is co-chaired by the Vice President of Academic Affairs and Planning and the immediate past chair of the Faculty Council. The Council meets regularly to consider the state of the college's progress in achieving its core mission, to discuss potential major initiatives to advance the work, to commission collaborative work teams in a few key areas at a time, and to follow the work through to a point at which it can be institutionalized. One of the reasons Valencia has been so successful in our ability to bring projects and programs to scale is because we have a discipline of large-scale systemic change that integrates work across and through organizational silos. A word about collaborative work teams. As has been included in the discussion of all three councils, the notion of collaborative work teams is all about inclusion, planning, and designing work for completion at the beginning of the process. Commissioned work is given to collaborative work teams developed for each major project that represent both key stakeholders and those faculty and staff with the best expertise for the work of collaborative design. Again, every commissioned work team has an executive sponsor and a plan to plan approved by the council that identifies the design process, participants, design principles, intended outcomes, a rough schedule of the work, a decision-making plan, and a communication plan. Every project is supported by project management tools to track the work and keep the efforts transparent and the communication frequent and clear to the rest of the college. Now, holding all this important work together is a council officers team and a governance coordination and communication specialist. Playing air traffic controller, the council officers team, convened bi-monthly by the governance coordination and communication specialist, includes the chair of the Executive Council, the chair of the Faculty Council, and the co-chairs of the Learning Leadership Council. The purpose of this team is to discuss the collaborative work teams in progress, assess and assign new work for consideration by a particular council, ensure that work is not being addressed by multiple councils at once, and to connect ideas and resources. This team also hosts an annual collaborative work and planning retreat for all members of the three governing councils, at which the agenda for the year is planned, new members are trained, and minor revisions to the governance system are considered and implemented. I hope this overview of the collaborative work and governance model at Valencia has piqued your interest in learning more about engaging the core work of the college. We're a big place with lots of moving parts, and our commitment to the discipline of collaboration and design has led us to great success. Through this governance model, we affirm that commitment and hold one another to high standards of engagement, communication, and design to lead us to our best work yet. And we do all of this, of course, in service to our learning-centered mission and student success.